The stars stretched out in every direction, an endless expanse of darkness broken only by the distant glimmer of celestial bodies. The vastness of the galaxy had always seemed so impersonal, so untouchable, until the humans arrived. The Galactic Alliance, an ancient coalition of powerful alien races, had long considered themselves the dominant force in the universe. They had watched the slow progression of humanity, dismissing it as a mere blip in the cosmic timeline. The Council laughed when they heard Earth had developed spacefaring capabilities, a species that had only just learned to travel beyond their own moon. Ridiculous. They didn't even have the technological mastery to match the smallest of the Alliance's member species, who had been traversing the stars for millennia. The very thought that humanity could ever challenge them seemed laughable. So when the first of the human ships appeared on the radar, small, crude by the standards of the Alliance, yet undeniably human, the Council's laughter echoed through the vast chambers of their high-tech citadel. A few brave warriors were even dispatched to greet the primitive race, believing that the humans would learn quickly their place in the galaxy. But they had underestimated one thing: human ingenuity. The flagship of the human fleet, the Resolute, was the first ship to enter Alliance space. To any observer, it appeared like a clunky, hastily constructed warship, a far cry from the sleek, hyper-advanced designs of the alien ships that surrounded it. Its hull was patched with mismatched materials, and its engines emitted a faint, grinding hum that seemed out of sync with the precision of the other ships in the sector. The alien warriors in their sleek, silver armor watched with a mix of amusement and disdain as the human ship approached their flagship, a towering fortress of dark metallic exoskeletons, sensors, and energy shields. The human vessel emitted a simple transmission: "We're here to talk." The Alliance officers, in their arrogance, ignored the transmission. One of them, a towering reptilian being named Iris, mocked the human vessel with a sharp hiss, his voice dripping with condescension. Such primitive technology! How could this be worthy of our attention? Then the humans did something they had not anticipated. As the alien ships surrounded the Resolute, there was a sudden burst of light. The human ship's rear thrusters flared to life, and it accelerated toward the heart of the alien fleet. The Alliance ships began to move, ready to tear the human ship to shreds before it could even come close to their perimeter. But that's when the humans revealed their secret. The Resolute wasn't just a primitive ship, it was a weapon. In a brilliant flash, a massive electromagnetic pulse shot out from the human ship, disabling the first wave of alien ships in seconds. The alien forces had no time to react. Their energy shields flickered and died, and their weapon systems turned into inert lumps of useless metal. The humans had done the impossible. They had hacked into the alien fleet's tech, rendering it entirely useless. Smithereens, who had laughed at the humans' inferiority, now found himself standing at the helm of his own ship, paralyzed and completely vulnerable. Then came the barrage. From the belly of the Resolute, long-range railguns began to fire, sending high-velocity projectiles toward the alien vessels. The shots weren't perfectly accurate. They didn't need to be. The projectiles exploded with such force upon impact that they obliterated entire fleets in seconds. One by one, the sleek, state-of-the-art alien ships turned into burning wreckage. The humans were relentless. Their guns fired with deadly precision, guided by nothing more than their raw determination to win. Smithereens had never seen anything like it before, a species so primitive that they couldn't even communicate properly in the galactic standard. Yet here they were, tearing through the most advanced fleet in the galaxy. As the alien ships began to fall apart around him, Smithereens' panic set in. "How is this possible?" he hissed, his tongue flicking in alarm. "Their technology is nothing compared to ours. This shouldn't be happening." The Resolute tore through the remaining ships with brutal efficiency. Each shot, each strike, was calculated to bring down the Alliance's might. There was no mercy in the human attack, just cold, calculated violence. They weren't here to negotiate. They weren't here to beg. They were here to fight, and they were going to win. Smithereens finally saw what the humans had known all along. Their greatest weapon wasn't just their ship, their technology, or their tactics. It was their sheer, unyielding willpower. The humans had the will to do anything necessary to win, and they had the ingenuity to make that will a reality. As the Resolute tore through the alien fleet, Cyrix realized that the humans didn't just have a fleet, they had an unstoppable force. The Alliance had underestimated them in every possible way, and now they were paying the price. Within minutes, the once proud fleet of the Galactic Alliance lay in ruins. Ships burned in the void of space, their once vibrant lights flickering out one by one. Cyrix, the reptilian leader, could do nothing but watch as the humans proved their dominance. The laughter he had once shared with his allies echoed in his mind, but now it sounded hollow. The humans had won. The remaining alien ships that hadn't been destroyed fled in panic, their pilots unable to comprehend how such a small, primitive race had turned the tide of battle so decisively. The humans, meanwhile, were calm, focused, and unyielding. The Resolute slowed its pace, and the remaining ships in the human fleet closed in, ready to follow their leader wherever the humans chose to go. Cyrix's once mighty fleet had been shattered, and now he was left with only one question. How could they ever recover from the devastating blow the humans had struck? The answer was simple.